This is your faithful companion, Chi, from the Chi Challenge. And today we got you a video. Now, guys, I don't know if you know about this YouTuber we got here right here. This is Jack Doherty. And if you're not familiar with him, he was the guy that had the big accident on the freeway while speeding and almost killed his camera guy. And the first thing that he thought about when he got out his crash car was to tell the camera guy to keep filming, because it's all about the content, which I will never understand. Now, guys, welcome to the Cheat Challenge. My name is Chi from the Cheat Challenge, and today we are bringing you a jam-packed video. I hope you guys are ready for this. Now, Jack Doherty here. He is in a quite a different situation from the time that he wrecked his car till now, as you can see by reading the caption line. Now, guys, we are sponsored by Loud Life Dope Treats, and go ahead and go follow Loud Life Dope Treats, and don't forget to follow us on the Cheat Challenge on Instagram, where we have a whopping 74.5 thousand followers, guys. And we do millions of views, guys. Come check out the content. It's very entertaining, very informative, and for the most part, if you love a conspiracy theory, it's gonna feed the conspiracy theory. Also, come sign up and follow us on Twitch. We are on Twitch as well, chat, and we definitely need your support on Twitch. We are lacking a lot of followers there, so guys, if you get a chance, stop by the Twitch and hit the follow button. Now, we are also on TikTok. Come check us out on TikTok, chat. We have quite the following on TikTok as well. And please, like I said, go follow Loud Life Dope Treats, and they have some of the very most tastiest edibles. Guys, go check them out. And don't forget finally to follow us here on YouTube. If you are watching and we are not live with you, then feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're always reminded when we are live and when we are posting new content. Now, guys, let's get right into it. And this is being covered by Hello Yasin, who is a very informative YouTuber, and I enjoy his YouTubes very much. So as you can see, we're gonna be covering this. Now, this news is approximately. This is very fresh. This literally just posted. I can't tell you that this is like literally like maybe an hour old. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right to it, guys. You already know it's Cheat from the Cheat Challenge, and this is the Cheat Challenge Reacts, guys. Don't forget to follow the Instagram, TikTok, the Twitch, and the YouTube, guys. Don't forget to follow Dope Treats, the Loud Life Company, and these guys are the best at anything THC. Now let's go and let's get it, guys. You already know it's your main Buddha main Chi in effect. So let's press play and see what I haven't even seen this, guys. I haven't seen it. I was waiting for you guys so we could watch it together. So that's why I made the big announcement. I went and got the thumbnail done. I said I gotta get everything going because I cannot let this news be old. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be like that. Sometimes this is why I'm good at what I do, because I'm always being nosy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, I said, this 6 hours old, guys. 6 hours old. So if we put time back, that happened three, then somewhere around 9 in the morning. This posting went up. So let's go ahead and take a look.
What's popping, y'all? Looks like one of the biggest collective Schadenfreude moments of the year just happened for the internet because Jack Doherty, one of the most infamous characters on the internet, probably I would say more hated than Neon, justifiably so.
Just what I was telling you guys, Neon is another one that just gets under my skin. I can't wait to see him fight one of the Island Boys in a boxing match.
The guy's crashed his McLaren in the middle of the highway while it was raining and telling his cameraman that he needs to film. He's like, "Yo, film this." When his cameraman's probably like damn near, he's not damn near dead. But recently he got robbed of 300,000.
Do you see the douchery though? Do you see the douchery, guys? Did you hear what he just said? And I was just telling you guys about that just a second ago. This is the douchery that's behind it.
Raining and telling his
This
cameraman
is
that
the
he needs
actual
to film.
footage.
He's like, "Yo, film this." When his cameraman's
Look,
probably like
he gave the cameraman the camera. His cameraman probably leaking. Look at this car, chat. It's raining outside. He was doing like 100, and he crashed the car.
damn near, he's not damn near dead. But recently he got robbed of 300,000 in his own words that he
You
told
don't
police in
say.
jewels. And the funniest part is this happened right after his no jumper interview.
And the no jumper interview that they're talking about, chat, I went ahead and I found it for you guys. I knew you guys were gonna be like, but I never seen the new no jumper interview. Well, this is the no jumper interview. Well, this is not exactly the same one, but this is he's a frequenter at the no jumper. As you can see, he's wearing a green shirt in this one. He's wearing a blue one here, which is probably his own Jack Doherty merch. And I put this one here because I wanted to give you a little bit of context on the type of things that this guy likes to like. This is him talking about how Jack Doherty on his ex McKinley breaking up with him.
World, and today we're back.
It's a quick 7 minutes so we could get a little contrast.
I got my man Remo with me, and we having a sit down with my man Jack Doherty. How you feeling?
Good, how are you?
Now, Chad, if you
Yeah,
take a look at
chilling,
him,
dog.
this is how he
Good to
comes to
see
it.
him.
This
Nice
is
to
the
see you too.
this is the jewels that they're claiming that they got him for. If we look at him really good, he has these two bracelets, and he has a
I
couple
feel
of.
like the last time that we did the podcast,
There you go. Those are the two bracelets. He probably got, I don't know, that looks like an Audemars probably, maybe not.
you were doing your thing, but it
Audemars Peugeot, I don't know. Maybe not.
feels like a lot has changed
I'm trying to get a look at his chains.
since then.
Yeah, I was
Kind
a
of
little
became
crazy.
There we go. We're getting a better look at the chains. He got two massive chains on. I don't know what the price on these chains are. Jack Doherty looks like a privileged white boy from wherever he comes from. You know, wherever in his town it is, there's probably a nice upper scale community, and he's definitely a part of that Ivy League.
Back then.
Yeah, but I feel like since then you really kind of became like public enemy number one for a period of time. Like, where are you at right now in terms of how you're viewing everything that you got going on?
I don't know. I feel like not like I'm taking a step back, but like I feel like now.
And we get to see the chains. I think one of these is a princess. Both of them are princesses. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This guy running around with nothing but ice on it. That's all ice, chat. So I could say there's an estimated value of probably a half a mil on his chest.
In life, I can, I'm like more.
I wonder if they're
I
gonna
don't know,
ask him
like
how much
just
they cost.
stable, I guess, to where I can not have to go as hard and do stupid shit. I can like take a step back and really like analyze what I'm doing and just go about things smarter. Not just do things just.
Something, right?
Oh,
But like that was like she didn't start OnlyFans like 6 months after we were together.
That's
oh.
one
Like,
thing.
it wasn't like she had an OnlyFans and I got like we were together.
The
It was just,
right wing dudes though will treat any girl who does OnlyFans
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's a straight up
I
prostitute.
had a holy girl for 6 months though. Big flex. No, I'm kidding.
A holy girl?
Yeah. Before she started her
Before
OF.
she started doing OF.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, right.
So you the one who put her on the OF like wave? Like, all right, yo, I think this would be good.
Yeah, pretty sort of. Obviously, like it was like mutual.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the other things that they always throw at you is that they basically make it out as if your like OnlyFans management shit was like primarily like aimed at getting girls who are like fresh out of high school. Was that like a fake narrative from your perspective?
Yeah, most of the girls I work with are like older than me, even like a lot of them.
How old are you right now?
21.
Which is why when a lot of people are saying that, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
And Chad, this is, I think, the moment that he made himself a target. Right? You see him, 20 years old, dripping in jewels, crashing big foreigns, imports and shit, and not giving a fuck. That makes people feel like they could rob you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that people should be robbing people, right? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is it makes people feel that if they rob you, you're not gonna feel the L. You feel me? You're just gonna take that L. You're just gonna take that L. You're gonna walk with it. You're just gonna go buy some more jewelry, and you're not gonna cry about it and make a big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying? But he's he should be smart enough to know that you don't go nowhere near Adam 22 without security. Come on, guys. Adam 22 has the biggest, most dangerous gangsters in the world sitting at his platform, just playing co-host.
My
That
girlfriend's
is kind of like
22. Like,
his
yeah,
age range. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
So you and McKinley just broke up recently. Is that real or
See what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
guys go right to it.
you
Nothing
down
about
about it?
guys. If you didn't know who, well, this is the perfect example. You guys don't fucking know who he is, right? You probably everybody in my community. Some of you guys, if you do know who he is, put it in the chat. If you guys know who Jack Doherty is, put in the chat Jack. Just put write Jack in the chat. That way I know how many people know who he is. If you don't know who he is, put an A. Like does not apply. Because the point I'm trying to get at is we didn't hear anything. Adam 22 did not ask him anything about his career. He didn't ask him anything about his future comings or his accomplishments or his accolades. He just went right into the girlfriend.
You gotta be, cause
Yeah.
y'all spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, man, it f***ing sucked. You know, it's like we spent every day together for 2 years straight. It's hard to go from like being with someone every day to like zero. You know, it's just like it's a big shift.
What was the main root cause of that from your perspective?
I don't even want to like talk about it. You know, I feel like it's just
Fuck all that. They started talking about the OnlyFans before they spoke about anything.
like I don't know. I don't want to. So much is so out there and it's so twisted and stupid already. It's just you know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to sit on a podcast and just yap about it from my perspective, even though
yeah.
I don't know. It's already so like so much is so out there and it's so twisted and stupid already. It's just like I don't even care to like touch up on it anymore. I'll just leave it in the past, move on, and just like can I don't know.
But I mean, I guess a lot of people probably wonder, like, are you hurt from a business perspective, or are you hurt like emotionally? Like that was something you actually
Way
loved?
more
Duh.
emotionally than I am business wise. You know, it's like money comes and
Stupid
goes. Like I
question
can
time.
make that money back like in like just quick. You know, but it's just like it's more of like the time we spent together is like something I can't replace with like anyone else. You know,
He's hurt.
it's like
He's
she was the only person that really
fucking
saw
butt.
like everything I've done the past 2 years, and
He's
I don't know,
butt
it's been
hurt.
the craziest past 2 years of my life. So it's just like I don't know.
And she's the last relationship that you'll ever get into when you're like a normal person. So like every girl after this, you're gonna have to be like a lot more precautious about, because you don't know if they just want to,
Yeah.
get in
That's a
there,
fact.
use you for your clout, then make you look
Fact.
bad on the way out, etc. Which is kind of like the game.
That is a fact, chat. See, that's a big issue with like people that are in our field, like the entertainment field. It's like there's the people that you know from the moment you was nobody, right? Like when you was not popping, nobody gave a fuck about you. You had like 2 subscribers, nobody even reviewed your shit. But then you hit fast forward, you're like 3,000,000, 3,000 subscribers in, you 71,000 followers in, and then people that didn't even give 2 shits about you start being cool with you, and then those people that you wanted to keep around, you fall apart with them because you grow out of the space that you're in. And sometimes it's good to have those people around, you know what I'm saying? Because they keep you grounded, they keep you centered. Like my trick is I got a large family, a lot of cousins. So whenever I start feeling like, shit is going out of control, like I'm getting, I ground it. I ground it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's true. Girls will not get with you just because. They will get with you because they know who you are already. And Jack Doherty here is known for being a flexer.
Game plan for girls these days. She could Shannon Sharp you.
Literally, it's
And guys, this interview is not that old. If you know, this was 2 hours ago. This just recently went up. Like he got robbed. I mean, God knows, probably right after this. Who knows? This was uploaded 2 hours ago, Chad.
Damn.
This is so exclusive right now. Let's go.
So what are you focused on business wise right now? Also, those are not opening for me. Is there any way you could send me like a screenshot or something?
Yeah, I got you.
Um, but so okay, you're out here, you're doing podcasts and stuff. Like, what are you focused on right now?
honestly, gotta focus on myself. You know, what else are you supposed to do after a breakup?
The boy is dripping in the wrong location. This is like when you pull out your. Listen, you can't walk around with all your drip everywhere. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's you tempting the wolves.
Right. But
Nah,
that it feels like that big a deal, huh? So it's like, damn, that was really your was that your first love?
bro, it's just like say you and your wife broke up. It's like you guys are in a serious relationship together and you guys run a business together.
Yeah.
So it's like imagine you guys like
That's why I don't run businesses with my partner. If I love her, I love her. But if you run a business with a girl that you with or a guy that you with, that business is doomed. Don't ever do it. Run your own shit. Do your own shit. Don't split nothing down the middle. You could do partnerships with people that you know in your friend circle that are business minded, but don't do it because they're friends. Friends is not a requirement to split businesses with. You love somebody, that shit got nothing to do with your business. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
part of ways, it would be different for a little bit. You know, you'd have to like lock
Definitely.
back in again.
No, I thought about that a lot.
That's
I feel like it would
crazy.
take me like a very significant amount of time to even just feel normal again after that. Just
Yeah,
because
no,
you're
it
so
really
used.
sucked. I never felt like that ever. Like, never thought I could feel like that too. Like, it was like crazy. Like, I don't know.
I could
Looking back on
imagine.
it.
And you have so many like fans and shit who are kind of front row seats for all the madness, and they're just sort of watching it go down and
Yeah, and then yeah,
commentating.
And then the random friends. Who was that girl that like was on like TMZ talking about it?
I don't
You
even
said
know.
you never even seen her before.
I don't know, man. So much. I don't even know what happened, bro. But like, no idea, bro. It's insane. Like,
These guys right here be
It was like old.
no, no, no. I'm sorry. No, no.
see, they trying to put words in his mouth. You saying Michaela's a gold digger? Oh no, not her. The other girl, like he hasn't even said nothing about gold diggers.
Bro, it's just like girls are girls, bro. It's like
Yes.
I really realized that like this past month. Like, goddamn, like I don't know.
Last question I do have about it though. You said at one point you was giving her 500,000 a month.
No, no, no. We were making like
Oh, making
like,
500.
yeah.
All right, for sure.
Damn.
Damn. So it just seems like there's probably room for y'all to get back together and shit.
I know.
But you was on stream with another chick yesterday, and it was titled like Jack Doherty's new girlfriend. Is that your new girl, or that's just somebody you just around with?
I'm just, you know, we just broke up a month ago. I'm not rushing into anything right
It's
now.
been a month.
Are you guys still talking?
Nah.
No,
This just
I know.
happened,
And it's
chat.
weird because it's kind of like your business that you have to make content with girls, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like always been like that. Hasn't really been like that big of a problem, but you know, just out of respect to her while we were in a relationship, like I didn't like, you know, like go out of my way to like make her like jealous or uncomfortable for a clip. Like I was respectful towards her, you know.
Right.
So what he's saying is he was compromising his content creation to make her happy. And at the end of the day, she still left. What does that tell you, Chad? What does that teach you, Chad? Huh? Sometimes you're gonna make a compromise in life, and it's not gonna be something that's gonna be formidable. You're not gonna get something back, and it's not gonna be a compromise is gonna be worth it. So sometimes you have to really consider if the compromise is worth compromising. Look, he burned a whole bunch of bridges for her, and mm, nah, now he got nothing.
In that case, yeah.
Serious
I mean, I'm not happy about it, Chad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about it.
shit, man.
But it's just like I don't know, live streaming shit, and then like everything. Like it's just like it's hard to have a relationship, live stream, run a business together. It's so many moving pieces at once. It's just like there's not a second where it's just like one of those things isn't going through your mind. You know, it's a lot.
And all the arguments and shit are happening on camera, and then everyone else has like an opinion on what's going on.
Yeah,
That type of vibe.
yeah.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch?
Oh, just that day good. Anyway, guys, that was just to give you a little context about it. And besides, it wasn't even on Adam 22's page. I was looking through Jack Doherty stuff because I was like, let me see a little more about this young man here. Let's see what is it that has gotten him to a target. Now let's get back to the situation. Now that you feel it and who it is, now you understand who we talking about, guys. Now I'm gonna show you what really happened to him.
So the information that it was right after his no jumper interview comes from Flacco. And a clip that Flacco was talking about the incident. I'm gonna run you guys that clip right now.
Jack Doherty left No Jumper. He did an interview at No Jumper. Now I'll be real, bruh. Remo was grabbing this man.
Here's how I got my team. What? Oh man, if Flacco's the one covering it, then you already know this shit was a setup.
Too much. Now I'll be real, bruh. Remo was grabbing this man chain a little bit too much, bro.
Oh, he's trying to point fingers right now.
You gotta watch some No Jumper dudes, bro. I'll be straight up, bro. You gotta watch some No Jumper dudes, bro.
Uh-oh. He said it. He said it, not me.
Because one dude, nah, come on, son. Nah, come on, son.
That's crazy, Chad. Look, he has his fingers around the whole chain. Why is anybody touching your chain for? And where are they? I see here. Looks like they are. Are they indoors? I don't know where they at, Chad, but I wouldn't be letting anybody touch my chain, bro. You don't gotta touch my chain. You can look at
Come
it from
on,
there.
bro. This right here is at the No Jumper office, yo.
At the office,
You
Chad.
got the dude in the brass pro in the Bass Pro Shop hat called Remo. He's grabbing this good white man. Look at that. It got a
Yup.
full grip.
Full grip.
So
All
there
his
you have
fingers are wrapped around. That's the first thing I noticed. He had his fingers wrapped around the chain. Bro, that is crazy they got a picture like that.
it, and there's proof. That's Remo from No Jumper. He was
It was the chains that we saw, chat. The chains that we saw in the other interviews were the chains that are in question. Guys, if
So
you
there
like
you
what you
have
see,
it,
smash
and
the
there's
like
proof.
button,
That's
hit that
Remo
like
from
button,
No Jumper.
hit
He
the
was
like.
with Jack Doherty, who had just done an interview, and Flacco's, making some jokes, but no, I
Yeah,
don't think Remo
he's
set him
not.
up. But this doesn't look good for the No Jumper content, Rico, because damn, I think the feds are looking at it like, yo, Jim, we got some good information today. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we picked up those guys, those quote unquote gang member guys, in No Jumper, and then this guy just got robbed too. See if we can connect it somehow.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, did he get set up from No Jumper? It's a possibility because there's a
It's
lot
a
of
huge
characters
possibility.
at No Jumper. Now, I don't think Remo did anything.
No,
Most
Remo
of
is
it,
the least of
I think he's
the
a
least of
little
your
bit
worries.
brighter than somebody that's going to try to set somebody up. But there's security at No Jumper. That's one thing. Security might say, this would be an easy lick. And it's not like a rapper where you would need probably guns or whatever else. They could probably just run down on Jack Doherty. So some people are saying, hey, it might be No Jumper security. It might be, who knows what gang members are rolling around at the No Jumper offices. It could have been one of them that set the whole thing up. But regardless,
If that's the case, there's enough cameras inside there to see how it happened. My question is, how the hell this young man is walking around with that much jewelry and he can't afford security? Where the fuck is the security? I don't care what nobody says. Oh, I don't need no security. Bro, if you walking around with that kind of money around your neck in this earth, it's 50-50. Sometimes maybe 75-25. The 25 are the wealthy, the 75% are less fortunate. Trust me, you don't want to test your odds against 75% of that area having less than you. And will they take that chain from you?
he got robbed. Yet he kept his watch. So I'm going to play you guys the first clip of Jack Doherty with his mangled shirt on explaining.
Oh my God, Chad, they have a clip. They have an actual clip. I was looking for a clip. Oh my God. This is fucking insane.
What happened.
I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive for $300,000 worth of my diamond chains.
Told you there were the diamond chains, chat. I told you those were diamond. Those are the tennis jumpies. He had two of them. Oh my God. This was my kid. I would be real upset right now.
Pretty cooked. So funny, yeah. But I'm live on party, so.
So there.
He has his bracelet and he has his watch. It's a little sus now. Now I'm beginning to think this might be one of his publicity stunts. He's known for this shit, chat. He is known for this shit. If he doesn't file a police report, then this is not real.
It's him talking about, oh, yo, I just got robbed. And then there's the iPhone footage of him talking to the police and then talking to the camera. So I'm going to run you guys that clip now.
Also, police came to the scene. Okay, and why does that girl look like she's like I can't believe you're calling the police for this? Why she got that look on her face? Yeah, definitely grand theft. And I got two tennis chains.
Stop me. I didn't even know they were there. I was like fighting with the guys. They're trying to get them the fuck off me so I can keep my watch and shit. But like literally, the chains were gone instantly. Like I was like, fuck. So when you yeah, tell us what happened. So when you went to the ground, I'm like pinned up against the wall, me and like I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being pushed like this. Some other guys going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fucking fight him off. And then so four dudes they push you against the.
So, Chad, this is gonna be an easy one, Chad. This is gonna be easy. I thought this was like on a side street or some shit. This is directly in front of this store, Chad. There's gotta be some cameras all the way over here. There's gotta be some cameras from this little angle. Look up there. There's gotta be cameras on those poles. There's gotta be some cameras across the street. There's gotta be some cameras right on this angle, coming to facing him. There's a lot of cameras in this area. This is gonna be an easy sweep.
The wall like instantly and just one took your chain. Somehow like one's holding you. Like we're all here, like five of us right
I think they probably already got the warrants for these people.
here. We're six of us right here. Me, Dave, Christy, and the four guys. And then next thing I know.
And it's not the same thing as like when we get robbed. Like if we get robbed, then nobody, the chains never come up. Then nobody ever finds it. But when I'm sorry, this is America. This is a little white boy. He's 20 years old. He's getting robbed on a fucking popular street. Like no, no, police do not let that message sit. What this message sends is that they're going to respond almost immediately and they will find the perpetrators so fast that they will send a safety message to all the residents in that community. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to go like, oh, they don't know. We couldn't figure it out. This is not one of those. Look at this kid right here. This is the All American Abercrombie and Fitch kid. You know what I'm saying?
Dave and two of the guys are there, and then one of the guys chasing me around the fucking street trying to get my watch off. You went fully across the street. And then the other guy's like, nah.
See, there was a hole in the story. Let's go back. What happened here?
Guys, and then next thing I know, Dave and two of the guys are there, and then one of the guys chasing me around the fucking street trying to get my watch off. You went fully across the street. And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me. Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
Why does he, Chad? Why does he have a smile on his face? Why is he happy that this happened to him? He looks excited, almost excited. Like, hey, I guess when you taste danger without weapons, it's a lot different when you know you could buy shit back. But if this was like, some hard workers out there, this would be a sad tragedy. But for Jack Doherty, thank God that he's a clout hog. He's totally getting exactly what he wanted out of all this. He's getting more than he paid for these chains. The chains cost him 300K, chat. But this, oh, they will not forget this. This is gonna be on newspapers. This is gonna be on TMZ. This is gonna be everywhere. So he's kind of like he kind of happy this happened to him. And in broad daylight, nobody got hurt. He likes this. He likes this. But watch his face, chat.
Did you run all the way across the street? I ran there, then I was like, fuck. If I go there, it's just me and him. So I was like, I can't. I have to come back. And then what his boys said, oh, we got the chains. And yeah, he turned around and yelled, and they hopped in the car. Strap out is so deep. Yeah, straps out is being fucking insane.
Well, I'm hoping he had insurance on this jewelry. I mean, that's another thing that you for people with high status and high marked up quality merchandise. Aren't you insuring this stuff?
I know it's literally one thing, just like drive around LA.
I'm just saying because it's kind of crazy that you walk around where the price of a fucking, you know, 300K, that's a fucking Ferrari.
You're literally good. I'm gonna hit a fake plate. Some shit.
This clip is a bit of a going around Twitter. What to explain it to you, I'm gonna do it chronologically from the actual VOD. So this is the first clip from the VOD.
That was a setup for sure, bro. It's too fucking.
Oh, whoa, 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 Chad, that's exactly what I said. That's what I said. It's funny. Wow, that's extremely. I think he knows something he doesn't want to quite say.
Perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like they walk out and they immediately fucking hop out their fucking car. And like they all three or four of them just fucking tackling me to the ground. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. So they just pinned me against the wall.
So he says
Ha
that four
ha
people.
ha ha. The cop was like, "Hey, can I speak to you, Mister? Tell the whole press everything before you tell us all the evidence. Can we speak for a second?"
Tackled him, and then they pinned him up against the wall. So what I'm wondering
Happened. Like I didn't even see what happened. All I fucking hop out their fucking car. And like they all three or four of them just fucking tackling me to the ground. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. So they just pinned me against the wall.
So he says that four people tackled him,
I don't know, Chad. I'm getting not just set of vibes. Like I'm getting like he did this for clout vibes.
and then they pinned him up against the wall. So what I'm wondering is they tackle him to the ground. There's four of them, and they get the chains at this point in time. But why do they pick you up? If you're on the ground, it's easier to get everything off of you, especially if there's four
Wow,
people.
that's
But there's
crazy.
some soul happening.
It's the little details, Chad. It's the little ones.
Is able to get back up, but then he says they pin him up against the wall and aren't able to take the Richard Mill off of his watch, or off his wrist. And that's a little bit. I don't know how the watches open and close. How difficult it is.
To the next level of theft, bro. If they're in this neighborhood, chat. I don't think you could go to this neighborhood by train. You know what I'm saying? And you don't show up on bus to this little shopping area here.
Of this grand theft, so they weren't able to get it off. But I find that a little bit odd.
Mm-hmm.
And then he talks about like running away about his watch and not giving it in the second clip, which I didn't see people use this clip, which is wild.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off.
He was chasing him. I had not heard that. I thought he said they had him against the wall trying to take the watch from him.
That's what he said. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know which way to go, bro. Because if I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy. And,
Huh.
bro, I
And
my Richard Mill. I lost both.
as his attorney, I would advise him to shut his mouth. But since I'm not a legal practitioner and I don't know shit about law, I think that he's just digging a hole so deep for himself.
My chains, bro. It's so sad.
He already changed the story twice, Chad.
100K and 200K.
100K and 200K. Now that's questionable.
Bye bye. But they said they might be able to get it back. Let me go to.
So he says he ran away after they pinned him up against the wall. I don't know how he was able to get out, but this is panic mode, even for those other guys, because
Where were the other people? Why aren't there people who've witnessed this?
they're on Rodeo Drive. There's people everywhere.
Oh my God, this is Rodeo Drive, and he's the only person who saw this.
Where they're probably phoning the police immediately. They're looking at it like, yo, this is taking longer than it was supposed to. It was supposed to be a snatch and grab. We got to get the hell out of here. And the funny part is Jack thinks that they're going to get those chains back. Listen, man. Jack, they're not getting those chains back. Those chains.
Yeah, nah. If this was a Adam 22 setup, they're not getting the chains back. These guys knew their routes. They're from the area. They know Rodeo Drive. But if this is a Jack Doherty stunt, then man, this is gonna be bad for him.
Chains is go file your insurance claim.
I'm telling you, this might be one of his stunts. This could be one of his stunts. The fact that he has two stories gives me the impression he set up the fake robbery. You feel me? A fake robbery to look like a victim. His girlfriend left him not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? He has a fake robbery. He has a motive for his girlfriend to come back and be like, oh, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, chat. This is sus.
Or whatever. They're not concerned with you. Maybe if you got killed, then they'd be considering an investigation. But he talks about that they had a gun. So they had a gun and they weren't able to rob him.
Oh, no, no, no. See, that's the first time he mentions the gun. There was no gun no other time in the story. Child, we could go all the way back. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'm saying we could go all the way back. I put the link to the original video in the description. So if you guys want to watch this without me talking shit over it, just go down to the link in the description. But for real, we go back the 7 minutes that passed. We only got like a couple of minutes left. But if we go back those 7 minutes, you could see he never mentioned a gun once. Not once. He said they hemmed him up, they slammed him against walls, they chased him around, but he ain't never mentioned a gun.
This next clip really just shows you the mind of Jack Doherty.
Bro, he was chasing me around. I was not letting you go. He had a gun to me, and I was
Oh
like, nah,
my God.
you, I'm taking this watch, motherfucker.
This nigga is crazy. That's it. I'm convinced this is fake. He staged the whole shit himself.
I'll die for this shit.
So he says they had a gun to him and he was running around making sure.
You go.
Really just shows you the mind of Jack Doherty.
Bro, he was chasing me around. I was not letting you go. He had a gun to me, and I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm taking this watch, motherfucker. I'll die for this shit.
So he says they had a gun to him and he was running around making sure that they did not get his.
What do you think, Chad? What do you think, Chad? Do you think that he really got robbed for real? Like, am I being insensitive? Am I being like, you know, like, like, like a sociopath, not caring about what happened to him, what could have happened to him? Because I really don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
Fuck you. I'm taking this watch, motherfucker. I'll die for this shit.
That
So he
sounded too
says they had a
staged.
gun to him and he was running around making sure that they did not get his watch and he was down to die
He was
about this watch.
I die for
I
my
don't think
chain.
Jack Doherty's lying about them having a gun because why would you lie after you just talked to police and you're live right now? And you're gonna say if you had
Yeah.
a gun, if they didn't.
Oh my
That is,
God.
I don't see Jack Doherty doing that personally. There are a lot.
I wonder if he said that to the police. I wonder if he came back with that story from the police. Like he told us a story, then the police said, "You saw it, guys. You saw when he said they say, hey, excuse me, can I talk to you? If you guys didn't see it, you could just go back in the video." But there's a moment where a female cop comes up to him while he's talking to us in the live, and he tells her, she tells him, "Could you please come over here?" And I found that funny that she interrupted everybody and told him to come over here. But I'm saying, what if that was when he thought of the idea to say that there was a gun, right? And now when he came back, this is the rest of it. And now he's like, yo, the guy had a gun. And he wants us to buy that story. But I don't think he believes that story. Because when somebody has a gun, your heart beats different. You know what I'm saying? It's not about knowing. You can know about guns. You can know how to shoot guns, but that shit don't mean shit when somebody's pointing one at you and you don't have one. You know, there's a big realization there that that person's holding your life is in their hands, and then you better beg for mercy if that's the case. So this guy didn't look. He look at his fucking face. Look at his face. Does this guy look like he saw a gun that day? Look at him. Look at the sky. Look at the people. You telling me this gentleman was face to face with the barrel of a weapon? No, no. This guy's still intact. He's not shooken up. A person who saw a gun and somebody who's trying to take shit off for you, you will be all shooken up. I don't buy it. Something fishy here.
A lot of things that I do see Jack Doherty doing. This, not one of them. Also, the reason why I don't think this is a skit is you're not getting police over here and talking to the police and the security guard talking to the police, which we're going to get into a little bit later. And this is all just a faked skit. That's not happening. So this event really did happen.
Oh my
And
God.
then the next clip is when he explains it like he did initially.
The guy was like, fuck.
So when you tell us what happened. So when you went to
Bro,
the
I'm like
ground,
pinned up against the wall, me and him. And like I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand. And I'm being pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fucking fight him off. And then
so four dudes, they pushed you against the wall like instantly, and just one took your chain.
somehow like
one's holding you.
like we're all here, like 5 of us are right here, or 6 of us are right here. Me, Dave, Christy, and the 4 guys. And then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there. And then one of the guys chasing me around the fucking street trying to get my watch off.
You went fully across the street.
And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
So off rip, he really made it out better than most rappers. Number one, he made it out with his life, and number two, he made it out with the most
This
valuable thing, which is the watch and this other chain. But it's
and the
he
girl
said he
was with
was
him
walking
too.
out of
She has not
Cheesecake
given
Factory.
she hasn't given any statements, guys. You're telling me that this girl watched him get chased with a gun and she still hasn't said, yo, that's true. Yeah, he was getting chased with a gun. She didn't say shit yet. She has not fucking said a goddamn thing, bro. This is wild.
I think it was on Rodeo Drive. This is the thing. A lot of people think places like Rodeo Drive are not rich, are safe because there's a lot of rich people and there's a lot of wealth there. Well, where do you think broke, hungry wolves are?
Thank you. This guy just said the word. The wolves. When the wolves are out, the wolves will eat you. What you know what's gonna happen when people run out of money? The poor will eat the rich. You understand what I'm saying? Remember that.
Gonna go.
It's crazy, Chad. And if this is, tell me, what do you think, Chad? What do you think? Do you think that this was something Jack Doherty did for clout, for the views, or do you think that this was a setup by Adam 22? Just put it in the chat. And next video, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna keep an eye on this little update. I want to see what really happens here because I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. It definitely was a setup. I just don't know which way it went. Was it him or was it against him?
Where there's the meat, where there's the jewel. Go drive are not rich, are safe because there's a lot of rich people and there's a lot of wealth there. Well, where do you think broke, hungry wolves are gonna go hunting? Where there's the meat, where there's the jewels, where there's the money. And that's Hollywood Hills,
Facts.
Beverly Hills, Rodeo
Facts.
Drive. I'm thinking, I don't think that it was a no jumper setup. I think that's possible, but it took way too long. That's the problem that Jack doesn't realize.
He had no
Because Jack
security.
is so popular and just and disliked. So I think a lot. It could have been somebody that works at Cheesecake Factory. That's like, oh yo, Jack Doherty's over here. Yeah, he's eating right now. Oh, how far are you away? And it could have been somebody that's dining at Cheesecake Factory that
Facts.
knows somebody that, yo, this guy's walking around with a lot of ice and jewels on him. You gotta tell him
Facts.
what's up.
When I noticed there were two tennis chains, I was like, he is bugging.
Because people from LA know you're not walking around like that. And Jack Doherty, this is the part that frustrated me. This security guard, I'm gonna play you guys the clip of the security guard explaining the situation.
They had a security guard the whole time. Are you fucking kidding me?
Her tire station, I look to my left and I see everybody hop out. And I tried to beat them to you. I just remember tackling one guy and the guy you were talking about, I had him with my left hand. And then I seen the gun and I had to hold up. I had to draw back.
Yo, so there was a gun and a security. This is crazier than this. I feel like we're in a different dimension. I think that this is the dimension where King Tut doesn't have a cobra snake coming out of his forehead. He has a bird and a snake coming out of his forehead. I feel like I'm in that dimension right now because what the hell do you have this guy here for? What? So he could hold your bags? And I'm gonna say this, facts, man. No disrespect, respectfully to homie. He get in the bag. That's it. But bro, if you're getting paid by this guy, I'm sure you get paid enough money to take training on how to disarm a dude, how to protect your client. Like I don't know, man. I'm sure he pays really good. This guy right here, I'm sure he pays really good.
Damn, bro.
If I get
Look at that security's face. This is epic, chat. You can make a meme out of this one, chat. What's that? Look at that. Look at your man. Chat. This is gonna be a meme from now on, chat. Look at this shit. I'm gonna create it. If you guys don't want to do it, well, you know what? I'll create it. I'm gonna impress y'all, chat. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. This is a straight meme right here. And then I'm gonna do this one too. This is crazy, Chuck. I cannot believe this happened to this dude, man. He's not the coolest dude in the world, but I don't wish him that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't wish somebody that some shit happened to them. That's scary. That's some scary shit, getting robbed with a gun.
Damn, bro.
If I get robbed, I'm looking at my security guard like he better be dead.
Yeah. You cannot come back with me. If I get robbed, you cannot come back to you can't. You have to get my shit back.
If my security guard's not dead, bleeding on the sidewalk on the pavement, if I see that, then I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like breathing a sigh of relief. Of course, gonna call the police ambulance.
I don't mean to laugh, yo. But this guy is incredible, bro. He let his client get robbed in broad daylight. Bro, you could have just, if you saw that, where's your gun? This guy's in a tank top. Where's your gun? Where is your gun, my homie? You can't
Pick him up.
protect
But if I see
300,
that guy fine,
protect the client with no gun.
talking, walking like he does, looking like he didn't even break a sweat, he's immediately fired.
Yeah, that dude was not breaking a
Say
sweat.
it's either my security's dead, or there's four bodies on the floor because he just shot everybody and killed all those
Facts.
guys or ran
Yep.
them off somehow. There's no other way. And
Yeah,
this is
man.
why Vlad's got it down pat. Like Jack, if he's doing those pranks, those public nuisance things, and he's got
You see? Told you, chat. Told you, chat. He's used to those. He's known for those. So that's why I was like, man, I don't know about the gun, but now he got the security guard saying it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the girl didn't say it. That's still sus for me. Two different
just a
stories.
giant 6'9" dude
Mm.
just walking around with him, yeah, that works for that. If you're trying to prevent actual harm from falling on you and getting robbed, you need whatever security Vlad got, where these people are, their trigger finger is itching, former military or police, and they're just going to get to blasting. Hey, they may not be 6'8", they may not be 6'9", might be a 6'1" guy, 6'2" guy, but they pull out the strap, they're laying that person down. And then it can be a joyous, momentous occasion for you to
Fact,
pull out
man.
your camera and
Yo, this is crazy that he's paying this guy. I bet you after today, he's not gonna be having ringy dingy security like that no more. He's gonna have some dude that used to be a cop on taking extra hours on the side.
stream it. This also just shows you the mind state that this guy's in. He just got robbed, and the first thing that he says is, "Yo, get live. We gotta go live right now." And yeah, this company
Yeah, I told you guys, this guy's just like, there's something wrong with him, like up here. He's like Adam 22. The content, we got the content. Like, oh man, yeah, yo, like read the room, bro. Read the fucking room.
party is killing it because they got Sneeko doing a stream with Ye. A lot.
5 Reasons Connect.
That's crazy. Sneeko doing a thing with Ye. We gotta check that out sometime, Chad. I don't know if I really want to, but
Right now.
if you guys want me to do it, you put it in the chat. I'll go ahead and do it.
And yeah,
Just write yay on the chat. Put yay on the chat if you want me to do the Sneeko yay reaction video.
this company party is killing it because they got Sneeko doing a stream with Ye, a lot of promotion there. They got Jack. Jack is a by any means necessary when it comes to content. So this guy turns on his live stream and letting everybody know he's going on that platform when he gets robbed. So they're getting their money's worth with Jack. Jack Doherty, all he thinks about is content and dollar signs. I mean, like I said, the guy was filming his own breakup. He was filming his police coming.
Hey, yo, he filmed his own breakup? How fucking crazy is that? Hell no, I don't know. Bro, if a girl dates him knowing that shit, she is crazy.
With his ex-girlfriend to pick up his stuff. He was filming a car crash. He's filming
Yeah,
him
the
getting
car crash
robbed.
is
This guy will
crazy.
film anything. He's an
Anything.
ambassador that you want to have to get people on your platform. He will do that. However, he needs better security.
Yeah.
I would be so angry at my security guard.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see body.
Yeah, that explanation that security gave him was not sufficient for why he didn't defend him.
Security. I would be so angry at my security guard. I need to see bodies on the floor. I need to see them piled up. And this is you thieves, not thieves. You robbers, amateur. amateur. How do you not get the watch?
Right.
And this is because they weren't really about it. I think these were people that thought it would be a quick, easy robbery. They weren't ready to risk it all because, listen, if these guys were real hungry wolves, they would have laid Jack Doherty down. And if he
Hell
wasn't going to give
yeah.
that up, they would have shot him and took them jewels. But there is a higher risk. I think people are just, maybe they saw like, okay, this guy's really popular. If we actually shoot him, broad daylight, there's no way we don't get caught. Now I think even if they do get caught, yeah, there's grand theft. They might do a couple of years. Who knows how many years they'll actually
Yeah,
end
it's
up doing?
too many cameras. I don't think those guys are gonna get away with
But it's a safer alternative. But regardless, there's no reason why four people are not able to take off a watch. How?
it.
How does that happen?
Four
And it doesn't
people
even look like Jack
failed, failed miserably at taking the watch and the bracelets.
Doherty's hurt. Like, at least, you know,
Yeah, because now we could look at this for what it is. Now that we know this guy is not a prank, it's not a prank against himself. Think about that for a second. Look, he has his bracelet right there. Bracelet, watch, and his phone. Like the phone, take the phone too, bro.
stop him out while he's on the ground, so he's more concerned with his.
I mean, I don't know how robberies work. Maybe you don't have to take the phone, but maybe I would have thought you robbing somebody, you take everything. And he has his phone.
His face or fixing his hair than he is about the watch. He actually saved that watch. I really we gotta give him a level of respect, right? Like a round of applause, especially if he's being honest about willing to die for that watch.
Right?
Because if he did die, people would be celebrating. Let's be real here. I
No,
would be celebrating. I think that's
that
a
would
little
be
bit too cool. The
crazy.
guy hasn't done anything to me personally. If he did do something to me personally, hey, we might be dancing around his grave like they did Saddam Hussein. But
Mm-hmm.
that didn't happen. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
Yeah, man, this is how crazy this shit got, yo. So that's what we got, Chad. That's all. I just wanted to bring that to you. I saw that video. I was like, man, I had to come bring that to the platform. I didn't know if y'all guys were interested, but no jumper. You know, he got robbed after he left no jumper. So check that out, yo. Go check out Jack Doherty. Check out the Adam 22 no jumper episode with him on it, and do your do your research. This is just my opinions. I don't know what happened. These are all allegations about that it was for it happened nearby no jumper. I don't know how close no jumper is to Rodeo. I wouldn't know the distance. I've never been to California, so I have no clue. I'm all the way over here in New York. I don't know shit about California, so people say it's after he left no jumper. That could have been he went to no jumper in the morning, and this could have happened at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You get what I'm saying? In the evening. There's a big time. There's no timeline to this. So these are just opinions and allegations. And guys, you already know. It's the Cheat Challenge Reacts, and thank you for stopping by. This is your faithful host, Chi from the Cheat Challenge, and don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to stop by